In this video, we're going to discuss how to remove duplicate entries from your SAS data frame. And we're going to achieve this using the Nodupkey option. So let me first clear this here. So let's take a look at our data set, which I imported into the work library. So here's our data set. As you can see, our data set contains 4 variables: var A, var B, var C, and var D. And the first thing that I'm going to do is just to demonstrate how the Nodupkey option functions is I want to just run the sort without the Nodupkey function enabled. So we're going to sort our data, set A, using the proc sort statement, and we're going to sort the data by variable A, or var A as it were. So let's go ahead and run this code. And if we take a look at our set A now, we'll see that the set was sorted by var A in ascending alphabetical order. So A to Z for var A. Archie to Troy. Now, if we are to enable the Nodupkey option within our proc sort statement, what SAS will do is it will go through our data set by var A, and it will keep the first unique entry for each observation in var A, and then it will delete all subsequent entries. So Archie appears here, Archie to orange heart. That will be kept because it's the first Archie. All the other Archie entries will be removed. Bertha 2 gray diamond will be kept. Bertha 1 gray diamond will be removed because it's the second entry. In the case of Jack, Jack 1 red diamond will be kept, but the other entries for Jack, 12 and 13, those will be removed, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to run this code as is. And again, we're saying proc sort data, set A, or set option Nodupkey by variable A. So let's go ahead and run that. And now let's take a look at set A. And as you can see, we only have one unique entry for each observation in var A. And that is the first unique entry that appeared originally in set A by alphabetical ascending order for variable A observations. All right, so let me delete this set. And now what I want to do is I want to create a copy of set A. All right. And I'm just doing this to demonstrate the functionality. Obviously, you don't have to do all this. This is just for our example data to keep track of what's going on. So I want to demonstrate another option that you can utilize with your proc sort data statement. If you use Nodupkey, you can also use dupouT. Now, what this does is it's going to sort our data, which again is set A. So we have just we copied set A. So this is just a fresh copy of set A there. So it's going to sort set A by variable A in ascending alphabetical order. It's then going to remove the first unique, it's going to remove all entries which exist after the first unique entry for each observation of var A in set A. And in this case, dupouT, it's going to create a new set, which is going to be called dupouta or dupouta. You can call it whatever you'd like. You know, you could call it, I don't know, lamb or something. But in this case, we're going to call it DUPOUT A. And what that's going to contain is it's going to contain all of the observations that were removed from set A using the Nodupkey option when we're sorting our data and performing this sort as it pertains to variable A. So let's go ahead and run this. And so now if we were to take a look at set A, you'll see that the duplicates have been removed, and they're removed in the same way in which they were removed in the last bit of code we did up here. But the differentiating factor is we now have this new data set. Let's take a look at it. And this contains all of the values which were removed. The values which were not removed remain in the original set, but all of the values which were moved into the new set, DUPOUT A. And again, you can call DUPOUT A whatever you'd like. The most important thing is that you get the code structured correctly. So it'll be proc sort data, whatever the name of your data set is, Nodupkey, DUPOUT equals the name of the data set that you want to create from the duplicates which are removed by the variable which you want to utilize as far as processing the duplicates. Now, we could do this with two variables if you so choose. So let me remove these bits of data, and let's create yet another copy of set A. And I'll rename the copy. I will rename the copy to set A. There we are. So let's say we want to do it with two variables instead of one, because we were just doing it by var A, but now we want to do var A and var B. So first I'm just going to do a regular sort just to demonstrate what's going on. So we're just going to do a regular sort. Again, set A, nothing new here. We're just going to do a regular sort, and we're going to do it by var A and then by var B. So let's run that. And now let's take a look at our set. So as you can see, in this case, we now have var A sorted in alphabetical ascending order. And var B, because it's numeric, is going to be the numeric sorting of var B in ascending order as it relates to the values of var A. So we have Archie, because Archie appeared first in alphabetical order. So Archie 1 and then Archie 2. And then Bertha 1, Bertha 2, Jack 1 and Jack 2, Joanna 1, Joanna 2, Susan 1, Susan 2. And so what this is going to do, if we run this, a similar sort, but use the Nodupkey option, it's going to find the unique entries for var A and var B, and then it's going to remove the duplicates subsequent to the appearance of each unique entry first appearance. So in this case, we have var A Archie 1. So Archie 1 will be kept. This Archie 1 will be removed. This Archie 2 will be kept. All subsequent Archie 2s will be removed. Bertha 1 will stay. Bertha 2 will stay. Brad 1 will stay. Jack 1 will stay. This Jack 2 will stay. This Jack 2 will be removed. This Joanna will stay. This Joanna will be removed. This Susan 1 will remain. This Susan 2 will remain. This Susan 2 will be removed. Okay? So let's now do the sort with the Nodupkey option enabled. And now let's take a look at our data. And if we look at the notes in the log, it's actually telling us how many observations were read, how many observations were duplicate key values were deleted, and then how many observations remain after this process was completed. So 29 options to begin with, 9 observations were duplicates. So after that, the Nodupkey sort was processed, only 20 observations remained. So as you can see, these are the values which remained subsequent to our sort with Nodupkey enabled. All right, so let's get rid of set A again. And now let's rename this copy set A. There we are. All right, so the last Nodupkey sort observation example I want to do is we're going to sort our data in set A. We're going to use Nodupkey, but we're going to do it by all. So what does by underscore all underscore mean? Well, what that means is we're telling SAS to, while it's performing the sort, to go through all of the variables contained within the set, and any observations which are completely alike across all variables will be deleted. So in this case, let's look here. So we have Mike 1 red spade, and then we have Mike 1 red spade. So one of these entries will be deleted because it's in each variable, the observations match on the row. Troy looks like he's fine. Archie, let's see. Here we are. Archie 2 red club. There's 2 of them, so one of these will be deleted. There's Jack 2 blue diamond. There's 2 observations here that are similar across all variables. So one will be deleted, and so on and so forth. So in this case, it's just looking completely across all the observations in each variable. And if it's a one-to-one match across the row, it will be removed. So let's go ahead and run this. So there were 29 initial observations. 5 observations were duplicates, which leaves us with 24 observations and 4 variables. So if we now survey our data, we'll see that across the rows, each observation has unique variable entries. So, somewhat complicated topic, somewhat nuanced topic, very important topic. You might want to always, when applying this particular methodology and option, sort your data first if the data set itself is not all that gargantuan, and make sure that you completely understand how this particular statement with the option enabled is functioning before you execute it. Also, you might want to consider having another version of the data set saved somewhere prior to applying this to your data, this particular statement. So again, make sure when you do apply the proc sort with Nodupkey option that you know what's going on and it's executed with a backup in place, if at all possible. So that's where we're going to leave off today. I hope that this video assists you in performing your own research and functions, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.